I'm going to talk about how to write a short story in a simple steps. A short story is a short piece of fiction that usually focuses on a one main event, has only a few characters, and can be read in one sitting. Even though if it's short, it still includes important elements such as characters, plot, theme, setting, and conflict. Many students think writing a story is difficult, but actually, if we follow clear steps, it becomes much it becomes much easier. So today, I will explain five easy steps that can help you write your own story, write your own short story. The first step is start with an idea. The first step is to start with an idea. Your idea does not need to be perfect or new or amazing. In fact, many many famous stories have very simple ideas. What makes a story interesting in the way the writer tells the story, not just an idea itself. Also remember that your first idea is only one starting point. It's only a starting point. Sorry. When you begin writing, the story may change. Characters may act differently. The ending may change or new problems may appear. This is normal, and it is part of the creative process. You can get an ideas from daily life, dreams, news, memories, and imagination. Sorry. For example, like a student finds a loose phone, a boy wants to talk to his old friend again, a girl must choose between family and her dream. Simple idea like this can become meaningful stories. So the most important thing is the step is in this step is don't wait for the perfect idea to begin. Step 2. Think about your characters. After you have an idea, the next step is to create your characters. Characters are the heart of the story because they are ones who act, feel, and make decisions. You should clearly know three basic things. Who is the main character? What does the character want? What problem is stopping the character? Sometimes there's also an antagonist, which can be a person, society, nature, or even the character own fear. You do not need to have many characters in a short story. In fact, having fewer characters makes the story clear and easier to follow. Try to give your main character feelings, goals, and weakness because realistic characters help readers feel connected to the story. When readers care about a character, they will want to keep reading. Okay, and let's go to the next step. Step 3. Write scenes with conflict. Conflict means a struggle or problem without conflict. Without conflict, a story becomes boring because nothing important happens. There are two main types of a conflict: internal conflict and external conflict. Internal is what like a struggle inside in the character mind and heart. For example, like a girl feels afraid to tell the truth. And external is like another person, society, or rules, nature, or environment. When writing scenes, ask yourself, does this scene show a problem, tension, or change? If a scene has no conflict or nothing changes, it may not be necessary. Good short stories are focused and meaningful, so every scene should move to the story forward. Conflict is what creates motion, excitement, and curiosity for the reader. Yes. And step 4, write the first nervous here. Remember one key rule. Your first draft does not need to be perfect. You may have grammar mistakes, simple vocabulary, or unclear sentences. That is a completely key. Okay, sorry. That is a completely okay. The real goal of the first draft is only one thing: finish the story from beginning to end. You can always fix grammar later, add more description, change the ending, delete parts that are not necessary. Professional writers also write a messy first draft. Improvement happens after the first draft finished. So relax, keep writing, and don't stop until the story is complete. And the last step is erase and revise. The final step is to erase and then revise your story. After finishing your draft, do not edit immediately. Take a short break, maybe a few hours, a day, or even a week. This helps your brain refresh. When you come back, read your story again and ask, are you a characters clear and believable? Does its scene include tension or conflict? Does its plot show an important idea or theme? Does the ending make readers think or feel something? Revisions is the step that changes a simple draft into a strong story. Good writing is not only about creativity, but also about careful improvement. To summarize, writing a short story is not as difficult as many people think. You just need to follow 5 steps that I said. First, start with an idea. Second, create clear characters. Third, write scenes that show conflict. Fourth, complete the first draft without worrying about perfection. And finally, revise to make the story better. If you practice these steps, you will be able to create your own meaningful short story. Thank you for listening. Bye bye.